Top 3 vitamins to stop night cramps in diabetics. Protect your heart health. That sudden, agonizing leg cramp that rips you from your sleep isn't just a painful nuisance. For someone with diabetes, it's a desperate warning sign from your body. Think of it as a fire alarm going off in your nerves and blood vessels. If you ignore it, you're not just risking another bad night's sleep. You're ignoring a direct signal that your heart is under silent, dangerous stress. What you do tonight could determine the health of your heart for years to come. That pain is the cry of your nerves. It's often a condition called diabetic neuropathy, where years of high blood sugar have damaged the delicate nerve endings in your legs, causing them to misfire. But this nerve damage isn't just in your legs. The same process is silently placing your blood vessels and the critical nerves that control your heart under tremendous strain. The tragedy is, the advice you get is dangerously simple. Stretch more, they say. Just drink water. This completely ignores the hidden conflict. Your condition actively leaches specific protective nutrients from your body. Nutrients your nerves and heart must have to function. You're not fighting a simple cramp. You're battling a severe nutrient deficiency that mainstream advice overlooks. But today, that changes. We are going to pull back the curtain on the 3 most important vitamins that your body is begging for. These aren't just for the cramps. They are your first line of defense in protecting your nerve function and, most importantly, fortifying your heart against the unique stresses of diabetes. We will count them down from number 3 to the single most critical nutrient you can focus on starting today. Let's begin with number 3. Vitamin number 3, vitamin B1, thiamine, the nerve insulator. I want you to imagine the electrical wiring in your home. Each wire is wrapped in a protective plastic coating. Without that coating, the wires would short circuit, causing sparks, power failures, and even fires. Your nerves are the exact same. They have a vital protective coating called the myelin sheath. It ensures that nerve signals, the messages from your brain to your muscles, travel smoothly and quickly. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is one of the primary building blocks of this protective sheath. It is literally the insulation for your body's wiring. Here is the problem specifically for diabetics. High blood sugar creates a toxic environment in your bloodstream. This environment causes your kidneys to go into overdrive, flushing out water to try and get rid of the excess sugar. But in this process, they don't just flush out sugar. They flush out critical water-soluble vitamins, and thiamine is at the top of the list. Studies have shown that up to 75% of people with diabetes have a significant thiamine deficiency. When you are deficient in thiamine, that protective myelin sheath around your nerves begins to break down. It becomes thin and frayed. The nerve is left exposed, and it starts to short circuit. That short circuiting is the tingling, the burning, and the sudden excruciating muscle contractions you feel as a night cramp. Your nerve is sending out a chaotic, painful distress signal because its insulation is gone. But the danger goes deeper. Your heart is not just a muscle. It's an incredibly complex electrical system. Every single heartbeat is controlled by precise nerve impulses. When thiamine deficiency starts to affect the nerves throughout your body, it can also disrupt the delicate rhythm of your heart, contributing to weakness in the heart muscle and inefficient blood pumping over time. So, what do we do about it? First, we can look to food. Thiamine is found in some wonderful, diabetic-friendly foods. Lean pork is an excellent source, so are sunflower seeds, navy beans, black beans, and lentils. A diet rich in these foods is a fantastic starting point. However, and this is crucial to understand, because diabetes causes your body to excrete thiamine so rapidly, diet alone is often not enough to correct a deep deficiency. This is especially true if you are already experiencing symptoms like nightly cramps. This is where targeted supplementation, under the guidance of your doctor, becomes a game changer. You may see a special form of thiamine called benfotiamine. Think of this as a supercharged, fat-soluble version of B1. Because it's fat-soluble, it doesn't get flushed out of your body as easily. It can penetrate the nerve cells more effectively to start rebuilding that protective myelin sheath from the inside out. Many studies on diabetic neuropathy have shown remarkable results using benfotiamine to reduce nerve pain and improve nerve function. This isn't a cure, but it is a powerful tool to stop the damage and begin the repair process. This is the kind of information that can change lives, and it's only number 3 on our list. Vitamin number 2, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, the homocysteine hammer. If vitamin B1 is about insulating your nerves, vitamin B6 is about ensuring the messages themselves are clear and clean. Vitamin B6 is essential for creating neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that allow your brain, nerves, and muscles to communicate effectively. When you're low on B6, that communication breaks down, leading to muscle twitches, spasms, and cramps. But its most important role for anyone with diabetes is something I call the homocysteine hammer. Have you ever heard of homocysteine? You probably haven't, but you need to know this name. Homocysteine is a type of amino acid found in your blood. In normal amounts, it's fine. But when levels get too high, it becomes incredibly destructive. Think of it like jagged bits of rust flowing through your blood vessels. This rust scrapes and damages the delicate inner lining of your arteries, creating rough patches where dangerous cholesterol plaques can form. High homocysteine is a major independent risk factor for heart disease, blood clots, and stroke. And here's the connection. People with diabetes, especially those with kidney complications, often have dangerously high levels of homocysteine. What does your body use to get rid of this dangerous rust? It primarily uses a team of B vitamins, and vitamin B6 is the star player. Vitamin B6 acts like a hammer, breaking down homocysteine and converting it into other harmless substances your body can use. So when you're deficient in B6, which is common in diabetes due to poor diet or interactions with certain medications, 2 terrible things happen at once. First, your nerve communication falters, contributing to cramps. Second, and far more dangerously, your homocysteine levels can skyrocket, silently damaging your arteries and dramatically increasing your risk for a catastrophic cardiac event. The night cramp is the warning siren for the silent, invisible damage happening inside your blood vessels. We can fight this. Food sources of vitamin B6 are plentiful and delicious. Chickpeas are a powerhouse. A beautiful piece of wild-caught salmon, tuna, chicken breast, and even potatoes and bananas contain good amounts of B6. Now, a very important warning about supplementation. While B6 is critical, it is one of the few B vitamins where an excessively high dose from supplements over a long period can, ironically, cause nerve damage itself. This is why you must never adopt a more is better approach. The goal is to correct a deficiency, not to megadose. This is a conversation you must have with your doctor. They can test your levels and recommend a safe, effective dose, often as part of a B-complex vitamin that provides a balanced team of all the B's vitamins working together in harmony. Getting your B6 levels right doesn't just calm your nerves, it actively protects your arteries from one of the most aggressive and hidden risk factors in heart disease. And now, we come to number 1, the single most important mineral that can address night cramps, nerve function, and heart health all at the same time. Vitamin number 1, magnesium, the master mineral of relaxation. If your body is an orchestra, magnesium is the conductor. It is involved in over 300 different biochemical reactions in your body. Every single cell needs it to function. But if I had to give it one job title, it would be the master mineral of relaxation. Think about what a cramp is. It's a muscle that has contracted but cannot relax. It's stuck in the on position. Calcium is the mineral that tells your muscles to contract. Magnesium is the mineral that tells them to let go, to release, to relax. When you don't have enough magnesium, you have too much contract signal and not enough relax signal. Your muscles, including the tiny muscles in your blood vessel walls, stay tense and tight. This is the primary direct cause of those excruciating cramps. But for a diabetic, the story of magnesium is so much bigger and more important than just muscle cramps. The link between diabetes and magnesium deficiency is a devastating cycle. Just like with vitamin B1, high blood sugar makes your kidneys flush out this precious mineral at an alarming rate. It's estimated that nearly half of all people with diabetes are severely deficient in magnesium. This deficiency creates a cascade of problems that go right to the heart of your condition. First, insulin sensitivity. Magnesium plays a critical role in how your cells respond to insulin. It helps unlock the door on your cells so that glucose can get in and be used for energy. When you are low on magnesium, Your cells become more resistant to insulin. Your pancreas has to work harder and harder to produce more insulin to do the same job. This is the very definition of worsening insulin resistance, which is the root cause of type 2 diabetes. Replenishing magnesium can help make your body more sensitive to insulin again, which can lead to better blood sugar control. Second, blood pressure. Remember how magnesium tells muscles to relax? This includes the smooth muscles that line your artery walls. When you have enough magnesium, your blood vessels are soft and pliable, and blood flows through them easily. When you are deficient, those blood vessels constrict and tighten up. This is like trying to force the same amount of water through a much narrower pipe. The pressure skyrockets. High blood pressure is a leading cause of heart disease, and for many, a simple magnesium deficiency is a massive contributing factor. Third, heart rhythm. Your heart is your most important muscle, and it relies on magnesium to maintain a steady, calm rhythm. Magnesium works in tandem with calcium and potassium to regulate the electrical impulses of the heart. A deficiency can lead to arrhythmias and palpitations, putting immense stress on your cardiovascular system. The night cramp is your body's most obvious, most painful way of screaming at you that its master relaxation mineral is gone. It's telling you that your muscles can't relax, your blood vessels are too tight, and your heart is under strain. So how do we restore this vital mineral? Food is always the best place to start. Dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard are phenomenal. Nuts and seeds, particularly almonds, pumpkin seeds, and cashews, are packed with magnesium. Avocados are another wonderful source, as are beans and even high-quality dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao. But once again, because of the constant flushing caused by diabetes and the depletion of magnesium in our modern soils, it can be incredibly difficult to get enough from food alone to correct an existing deficiency. This is where supplementation can be profoundly effective, but you cannot just grab any bottle off the shelf. The form of magnesium matters immensely. You may see magnesium oxide. It's the cheapest and most common form, but it is very poorly absorbed by the body. For many, it just causes digestive upset. The two forms you should look for are magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate. Magnesium glycinate is my top recommendation. In this form, the magnesium is bound to an amino acid called glycine. Glycine itself has a calming effect on the nervous system. This makes it incredibly well absorbed, gentle on the stomach, and perfect for taking in the evening to promote restful sleep and prevent night cramps. Magnesium malate is another excellent choice, often recommended for daytime use as malic acid, the malate part, is involved in energy production and can help with muscle soreness. Starting a conversation with your doctor about your magnesium status and the possibility of adding a high-quality supplement like magnesium glycinate could be one of the most powerful steps you take. It addresses the cramp directly by relaxing the muscle, it helps your body use insulin more effectively, and it protects your heart by lowering blood pressure and supporting a healthy rhythm. It's not just a supplement, it's foundational support for your entire body. So there you have it. The top 3 vitamins that are not just about stopping cramps, but about fundamentally protecting your nerves and your heart. It's about replenishing your body with the very tools it needs to fight back against the damage caused by high blood sugar. Your body has been sending you signals, painful, urgent signals in the middle of the night. It's not out of anger, it's a cry for help, and now you know how to answer. You have the knowledge to move beyond the simplistic, ineffective advice and start addressing the root cause of the problem. This is how you take back control. This is how you protect your future. I truly want to build a community here where we can support each other. Please, take a moment to share your own experience in the comments below. Have you suffered from these night cramps? Has anything you've tried actually worked? Your story could be the one that gives someone else hope. And if you found this information valuable, if it felt like someone was finally telling you the truth, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for your time and your trust. Be well, and remember that you have the power to change your health.